Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Thank you once again for tuning in. Last we left off, we had our first brush with DLC and completely new content, at least to me. And because of my inability to find any kind of bonfire, I have opted to bravely run away and continue into the Cathedral of the Deep and other legacy content until I've gotten maybe a little stronger. I'm thinking maybe right before the Abyss Watchers fight, because that's kind of a linchpin for a lot of the story events in the game. So I'm thinking I'll go through the Cathedral of the Deep and try and get most of it done today, and then see how we're feeling. So let's do that. Oh, actually, I might have enough souls to level up. Let me just check real quick. I sure do. Let's get some more endurance.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take nourishment.
Yeah, endurance. 40 seems to be the soft cap for most of the stats in the game, so that's what I've loaded up most of my stats to. I think I'll probably start increasing dexterity next. Then if I'm feeling really adventurous, maybe attunement if I start using like weapon arts and stuff. Anyway, level up.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
So we still need to get our 5 levels through Yol down here, but I want to save that till as late as possible, which is right before the Abyss Watchers fight, because that if I save it for as late as possible, that increases, like, that means those 5 levels I'm getting are as valuable as possible, because each level is only going to cost more and more souls. The price is cumulative. So we have a bit of the game left to do before we start doing that. Thankfully, there is some stuff in the Cathedral of the Deep that I did not get across to doing in my first playthrough, so hopefully we'll see some of that. I wonder if that guy that teleported me is still at this bonfire. No, he's gone. Oh, let's make sure I'm embered up. I don't know if there's any... Actually, yeah, there is, I think, one NPC invasion that happens if I am embered up. I think this is an Estus shard, which I probably don't need to get, but for completion's sake. Oh. Okay, and we have 2 ways we can go. I think up this way is the actual way into the cathedral. So let's go down here first and clear this area out. I think there's a crystal lizard we can find. Oh, and these gross dudes. Do I have a torch? I'm not sure I do. Would it maybe be under weapons? No, those are just clubs. Anyway, but I guess the effect that these monsters apply if they touch you can be cleared with a torch. If I were like savvy enough to consider that beforehand. Oh, we'll just have to deal with it for now. got plenty of Estus. Here's the crystal lizard over here. Here's our way back to the bonfire. Or, actually, I don't think that's it. Oh, there's the, this is our way back to the bonfire. Yeah, you can see maggots on me. It's gross. Excuse me one moment, I'm gonna shut the blinds. That's better. Okay. You know what? I might as well, since the exit's right here, I'm gonna go back to Firelink and grab a torch. I think I can get one from the handmaiden.
Oh, how may I?
Is that it right there? Torch. Fantastic. 300 souls, though.
Ashen one.
Not quite too rich for my blood. Let's see, I think it goes in my offhand. There we go. All torched up, ready to go back to the cathedral. I have proper maggot countermeasures now. And both those doors are sealed. Those will be shortcuts later. We should have both of those open by the end of this episode. We can actually ignore these guys now since I got the Estus shard. I don't even know what to do with that Estus shard now. I wonder if I can sell it. There we go. Just pulling the torch out gets rid of them and the meter goes down. Pretty neat. Alright, let's go this way. Got more of these monsters. We can get more practice into fighting them. Get 2 hits in. Looks like 4 hits will do it. Just need to be patient and wait for openings. Okay, that's a 2-cycle attack. Oh, that's a 3-cycle. Oh, can't forget our torch. Got a crystal lizard. Item over there. Oh, a little late. Titanite shards. I think I'm full up on those. Oh, we're back around to the crystal lizard, it looks like. Oops. There we are. And I think we've made a loop. Yeah, that leads back down. Okay, so I think the only thing left to do is that crystal lizard. I already got the item in this little nook here. So let's just wake this big guy up. Not too bad. Alright, I think we're done with this part, so we can make our way back to the bonfire. Yeah, the only other function this little area serves is as a shortcut for later. Over here, can we get up this way? Yes. Up these steps, and oh, I guess we have an item here. Titanite shard, definitely useful. Ah, yes, this doorway here. Once we get up to the cathedral proper, we'll drop a ladder down. You can see it up there. And that'll be one of our first shortcuts. Okay, back to the bonfire. We can even rest, might as well. Get that one Estus use back. No, we don't need to travel. Excuse me. Okay, now we take the high road. Just go around these gentlemen. Caught the attention of the guy down there. No, free souls. Okay, I think there's a few items to get in this graveyard. I'm pretty sure these guys just keep respawning. So I think we just need to keep moving. Excuse me. Store a great sword. Most of the stuff I've probably got in my first playthrough. Hopefully duplicates I can just sell off for more souls. Few items here, and is an ambush set up here. Oops. Rude. Blocking the way. I can drop down from wherever that is. Oh, we have these gross guys. God, just 3 hits just barely won't do it, it seems. try and deal with most of the threats behind me. We can deal with this guy. Okay. Okay. That's one hit. Good. Strike both of them. Torch out. Okay, now I remember we have a scary guy with two swords that we need to watch out for. Yeah, there he is. But because we were nice to our giant friend back in the undead settlement, we can actually have a bit of help. If we go down here next to this tree. Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. Need a few frames to drink. Ugh. Torch out. Come on, giant friend. Goes. Alright. Drop that guy. Let's see, can we actually see that tower from here? Yeah, we sure can. Oops. There it is. Hey, you can even see him. There he is. Oh. Kind of missed that one. Anyway. It's cool to have the assist. Grab these branches. A few portable souls. Grab this. What is this? Oh, an undead bone shard. Another thing that we probably can't make any more use of. A few more zombies here. Probably just run past them, and here's where that first shortcut I pointed out is. I think I have a good idea what this message is going to say. Yep. And there's our first shortcut. Could probably keep going. I've only used 2 Estus. Alright, now we're sort of on the perimeter of the cathedral, trying to find a way inside. Oops, that's not good. That keeps me from healing. Try and get to a safe area away from that crossbow. Oops. Guy just hiding right here. It's pretty precarious. Probably want to Estus now. We're okay, we're still in crossbow range. Frustratingly. Oh, ambush. Oh, more crossbow guys. At least we can close the distance on these. Oh, lucky. I got a big guy over there. Gotta watch out for. Ooh, we might have to jump for this one. Whew. Close. Ow. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. Oh. I see a shadow. I think there's one more ambush. There's a shadow right there. Oh, thankfully it's just one hit. Aha! Caught red-handed. Oops. Oops. Okay, let's say hi to these nice people. Headshot. Can we hit this guy? We sure can. Any sort of damage we can land on them from a distance is great. Oops. Oops. Oh.
Poor child, come to me.
Nice try. No, thank you. Whew. Those guys can be a little scary. Scowls, I guess. Okay, I think we can press forward. We've dealt with most of the ambushes. Okay, there is an ambush inside this building to the left. I think there's one more on the ceiling. Yep. Oops, keep hitting the wrong button. Any more? Yeah, there's one more. Yeah. Oh, wow. Just narrowly avoided that. No, I didn't avoid that one. Let's step back for a bit. Until this wears off. See if we can get some ranged shots in. Ugh. Okay. Let's just go in there with the sword. There are two of them, though, so if we can get the attention of just one of them, that would be ideal. Hey, handsome. Oops. There's our second one. Yes. Let's see the bridge. There's I think that's Farron's Keep. Yeah, with the 3 torches. And there's the Undead Settlement. And there's Lothric. And here's some bad guys. Almost in the cathedral proper. There's a little perimeter left to do. Check doors right here. In fact, let's go inside and unlock the first shortcut before we go to this corner here. Just in case. Here's a nice view of the cathedral. It's a big old giant. Nice chandelier. Rafters. Big old pulpit. Here's the back there. Okay. Let's get to the first shortcut. Yeah, we've got these oozes. Got these guys. I wonder if I can hit them with the... they're weak against fire. Should maybe think about just infusing a regular long sword to deal with these guys. got these creepy spellcasters here. Ow. Okay, here's our first shortcut. Another view of the, oh, much better view of the Giant's Tower. And here's our first shortcut. Let's go back. Check out that corner on the last bit of the perimeter. There are a few items to grab there, but also lots of bad guys. Okay. That's the way across that way, and there's some downstairs here. Oops.
Oh, child, come to me. Oh, cleanse the bastard's
Nope. No thanks. Deep gem. Not sure what structure that is. I think that's also part of the cathedral. And once again, there's the Giant's Tower. Just to get a sense of perspective of where this is relative to everything else. Okay. Back up. Oh! Oh! Ambushed by a slime. Guess it didn't get me the first time around. And it's blocking the way now. Very rude. Oh. Ew, that looks bad. Gross. I think it's another situation like the one right outside the bonfire where these guys aren't hostile, but they will be once I pick this item up. And there's a guy in the corner here too. We can get his attention and lead him away. Oh, and there's an ambush there too. Okay. Let's see what happens. Ember. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's only when they're struck, when they're hostile. Okay. We could probably go level up. So let's do that. Actually, we can just use the coiled sword.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Say hi to our friend.
Speak thine heart's desire.
While I'm here, I might as well infuse a longsword with fire.
Very well. Then touch take Nari.
Oh wow, I've... Okay, required souls. Endurance. Here we go. So we're not quite into the 100,000 range of souls needed to level up. We're getting close though.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay. So first let's check, see if we have a fire longsword already. Oh. We have a fire broadsword. It would put us over the equip limit, like just slightly. We can unequip the bow. Unless, I wonder if a longsword is lighter. No. There's some sort of lighter weapon we could use instead. Most of these straight swords are in the 3.0 range. I'm gonna have to use a dagger if I want to avoid the equip threshold. Might be able to just equip something lighter here. Let's see, 5.1. 0.8, there we go. We'll roll with that for now. Onward into the cathedral. And through our first shortcut. Get some frame drops again. Hopefully those are only temporary. Oh, don't want to fall in the pit. Oh. This might be the wrong shortcut. Well, No, I think it's the right one. So I missed the lever somewhere. There it is. Here we are. Okay, oh, it's looking right at me. I wonder how many arrows it will take to drop this giant. I really need to put arrows in that slot just so that stops happening. I can't see its health bar, but I think it did a decent chunk of damage. If we could drop this giant early, it would really save us a lot of time. Or at least a lot of hassle collecting the items on the way. Still got plenty of arrows. Is there like a health bar I can see? Damage at all. Well, shucks. We might just have to run through the old-fashioned way. Oh, that did a decent chunk, though. If we can land a shot on its head. That's not fair. You can go through your full animation. Oops. Hit. There we go. Giant down. I think that's the only time we need to kill it. I don't think it'll respawn. Alright, here we go. We have our fire broadsword for oozes. Any items in this corner? Doesn't look like it. One of these guys. Exploding bolt. Neat. Got some ranged enemies in there. I'll just go in the doorway. We'll deal with them later. Oh, we can actually maybe deal with them now. There might be either some oozes or some other guys trying to ambush from the ceiling. Oh, there's a guy. Nah, bye-bye. There might be one more from the other side. Oh, didn't drop that one. Oh, there's one on the ceiling. Oh, there's the news. Nice try. Most of these items I've already read the descriptions of, so I'm not going to bother with that this time. This section can get a little hairy. Because of the close quarters. Oh, the frame drops are not going to help me in this fight. Ah. Wow. Those late dodges aren't either. Oh my gosh, don't pin me! Oh man. That sucks. Not a long corpse walk though. Wrong button. And no giant. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully with no frame drops. Let's try not to get pinned in the corner. There we go. Much better. I'll say hi to these guys. To our shooty friends. Oops. Or not? I guess they dropped down. Guys, I just want to talk. I lied. Have to dispatch these guys again. Let's land the headshot. Yeah, headshot seems to drop them in one hit. Nice. I think that's all there is on this floor. Don't need to deal with that ooze. This, I believe, is a mimic. Yep. We do have a undead hunter charm we can use. Here we are. Makes that simple. Don't have to fight the Mimic. Do have to fight this big guy, though. He's got a shield, so it could be challenging. Unless we backstab him. Oh. There we go. Don't want him to do that. Ooh, shield. Cool. And then, of course, we have our old friend, the creepy spider monster. There he is, drops from the ceiling. Oh, nice! I didn't even try to do that. Wow. Made quick work of him. Alright. Well, that was cool. Oh! We do need to Ember up, because there is NPC invasion coming up. Glad I remembered that. Yes, the way out's this way. And we'll get the second shortcut, and then we can close out the episode. We're getting close to an hour. Let's see if we can trigger this invasion. I think it's just in this area. Here we go. Longfinger Kirk. There he is. Not too bad. Cool spiky armor. Got some giants here. Got another big knight here. This raises the bridge, the partition. Oops, that's not good. Oops. Oops. Dodged the wrong way. Easy peasy. Get some more cool armor. Oh, avoid the poison. Avoid the drop frames. Grab the soul. Oh yeah, let's open this door now that the giant's gone. Get all dirty. Get that gross ooze all up in our armor. Enjoy the nice view. Once again, the bridge, Farron's Keep, Lothric, Undead Settlement. All the landmarks we're familiar with. Okay. See if we can get back to that shortcut and close out the episode. Grab something. There's another partition we can raise over here. I'm not sure what function it serves though. One last of these guys. This should open up our second shortcut. Here's our maggot friend from earlier. This will actually open the way to the rafters. But we'll save that for later. Probably next episode. And here we are back at the bonfire. So, we'll close out the episode here and we'll travel deeper into the cathedral next episode. But until then, thanks for watching.